Oh man, I didn't even get my thumbnail together. Wow. Hold up, let me cut up the sound a little bit. Mic check 1, 2. Hold up. Alright, can you hear me? Alright, hold up. Just to be safe. Alright. So I know this, I said I was gonna be playing. I'm playing Fallout 4 instead. I just said screw it. I just play it and just go for it. But anywho, that's not the subject of today's video. The subject of today's video is none other. Yeah, you saw the title, and the not so subtle JoJo reference. You were expecting a Persona stream, but it was DIO. I meant a Kasumi guy who just bro, I'm not fucking thinking straight. Anywho, really, yeah. I'm just really, for those who are watching this archived, I'm just gonna tell y'all this right now. If y'all been following my Discord server, which I'm pretty sure a good portion of you probably aren't, which is all fine and good, you will probably know that I'm kind of getting burned out of Persona 5 because of the horrible thank you. Also, leave me alone, man, leave me alone. But yeah, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about Kasumi. Yeah, if y'all been following me on my Discord, which y'all should, I'll link it below again for those who are watching this archived. I have not been shy about my opinions towards the Persona fanbase, and more specifically, the character Kasumi Yoshizawa. But before I really talk too much in depth about her, I kind of want to get my opinions on Persona 5 like out there. In case I haven't made it clear already, I actually think that Persona 5 is a really good game. I think it's dope. I think it's well worth your play if you have a PlayStation 4. I think it's a good game. But for freak's sake, the fan base, the fan base is it's quite something. It's quite something, all right. There's something special. They're special enough to where I'll freaking add them to my freaking death wish. That's for sure. But yeah, I really I don't like. I freaking hate the Persona fan base with a burning passion. Really. And really, it seems like the fan base just has a knack for ruining the things that you actually kind of sort of like. Like, there are plenty of characters who I really like. Like, I like Futaba, yet people loot her to death. Like, bruh, she's only 15. Why? Oh my god, you're all doomed. But the character that's been getting a lot of attention recently is none other than character Kasumi Yoshizawa. And oh lord, oh freaking lord. Also, I'm gonna say it now, spoilers abound. Spoilers abound. So if you haven't played Persona 5 Royal, specifically Royal, what are you waiting for? Click out. What are you waiting for? Persona 3 remaster? A freaking remap for Alice to give a rat's tail about Persona 1 or 2? What were you waiting for? Go out and play it. If you have a PlayStation 4 lying around being used as a doormat, play it. It's a good game. It's worth your time. Despite what I'm about to say, just go play it, go experience what I'm about to tell you, and then come back to this video when I'm all said and done. Anywho, Kasumi Yoshizawa is a brand new addition to Persona 5 Royal, you know, all that good stuff, and it's kind of fun. On my first run playing, I decided to be an idiot and play Persona 5 base, Persona 5 vanilla first. Then I decided, you know what, let me get freaking royal out of pure curiosity. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yeah, I've made it no secret I like playing as girls. I made a female character. If you have an issue with that, bring it up with the complaint department and I will address it in the year 2000 and never. Basically, I'm never addressing it, so you can kiss my left foot. Anywho, that's not the point. The point is that yeah. But what made things just a tad bit more interesting to me is just it's kind of funny. When I got into Persona 5 Royal, I heard so much about Kasumi. I heard a lot about Kasumi. Kasumi this, Kasumi that. Kasumi is one of the greatest things ever. And then when I first played the game, I was just so hyped, mainly for Kasumi. I don't even know why I was hyped for Kasumi to begin with, because I was being an idiot during that time, because I have a thing for redhead girls, really. I like girls with red hair. I also like girls with blonde hair, which is why Ann is now currently my waifu, because a funny thing, when I also played Persona 5, I decided to be an idiot and not stick with one girl. I was just going from girl to girl like Joe Cocker, and if you don't know who that is, then that means you're not a hip hop head, basically. So yeah, I decided to go from girl to girl, just going from waifu to waifu, and as a result, it's just like, wow, what was I thinking? I was a complete dunce. And then by the time I got to Kasumi, it's just like, come on, please let her be the best girl. And then after a while, I learned some things that oh boy. And now I'm gonna try my best to get into it. Usually, I like to start my videos or start my rants off with a little bit of ambiguity to tell you, like, maybe I'll end up liking the thing in question, maybe I won't end up liking the thing in question. Yeah, that's not the freaking case with this. I'm gonna be as fair as I can, but good God, the Kasumi fanbase sucks balls. The Kasumi fanbase sucks. The Kasumi fanbase is the reason for everything going wrong in life right now. I'm truly convinced that the Kasumi fanbase is the reason why we're all on lockdown. If I'm telling you right now, if World War III ever breaks out, I am 110 convinced that the Kasumi fanbase had something to do with this. I'm kidding. You know, this is coming from a guy with the freaking DIO thumbnail, but with all seriousness, the Kasumi fanbase is as horrible as I'm making it out to be. They kind of overhyped Kasumi to the high winds, and it's during that time that made me truly just notice all the flaws with Kasumi. Now, don't get me wrong, Kasumi does definitely have her good moments. She does have a couple of sweet moments, and in the third semester, where you find out the twist that she is not really Kasumi, she's freaking her dead sister Samiri, that right there, that was honestly kind of heartbreaking. But really, everything else felt, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, forced. There you go, that's the word I'm looking for, forced. Honestly, Kasumi honestly didn't need to be there. That's like my biggest thing about it. I know I'm gonna get assassinated just for making this video. As a matter of fact, I'm about to make this assassination even worse on myself. I'm putting this on Twitter. I'm putting this video on Twitter so I can get assassinated even more. Because I want the whole world to see this. I want the whole world to see to hear my thoughts on Kasumi. I want them to know that I think that Kasumi is overrated, overhyped. People think that she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and when in reality she's not, and she's just, bruh. Hold up. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yup, that's right. I'm starting war. I'm starting all out. I'm just starting a war. I am just starting a war. I want to start a war. I honestly hope to start a war. That is basically my entire aim of doing this. Okay. Hold up. Yes, sliced bread. Sliced bread, my homie. Sliced bread. What else am I supposed to say? Toilet paper? The greatest thing since... I don't freaking know. Persona 5. Persona 5. Okay, we good. Alright, we're good. I'm back. Alright, but really where I want to start with is where I already said, is that Kasumi just doesn't need to be there. If anything, Kasumi kind of just feels forced. It felt like that Atlas just put her in there for the sake of starting a fan war and nothing else. That's what it feels like. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, let's hope someone does respect my opinion. And I actually do got some insight to share on that for how toxic these fans can be. But more on that later. But for now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. So Kasumi is overrated because here's what I think. Kasumi is kind of shoehorned in, kind of forced in, and it kind of feels like just extra content that just didn't need to be there to begin with. Honestly. Because her introduction, her freaking introduction into her introduction into the game kind of felt forced. Her introduction into Sai's Palace really just didn't need to be there. Just felt like something that was there to just be there. And it kind of just raised up a lot of questions, like how the freak did she even freaking find where Joker was? And I know the game explained it away by her saying, oh, I was following you. Nah, that's lame. That is freaking lame. That doesn't explain really a whole lot. How she figured out about Sai's Palace? It was like, how far was she following the Phantom Thieves? Like, bruh, you can only explain away so much. Really? Her being there, she didn't need to be there. That's like the biggest thing. That right there should be like a clear sign that she was just kind of thrown in without a whole lot of thought and care. And just thrown in as a fan, just a way to start a freaking waifu war. And that's like one of the biggest things that always got on my freaking nerves, the whole waifu war bit. And I'll get to that in a minute, but her character's decent, her character's whatever, but really, what I don't like is the fact that she didn't need to be there. They could have just left her out, left Dr. Maruki and his awesomeness, and Dr. Maruki is... Yeah, oh yeah, y'all see my friend, Kiwi in the chat? He's also helped me out too. So, before I go any further, I want to give a humongous shout out to my friend in the chat, Kiwi Bagels. He honestly helped me out so much because really I just refuse to do so. There are just plenty of things on the Kasumi fanbase that I just refuse to research because a lot of work has to go into these rants. And my friend here was nice enough to do most of the digging so I didn't have to. So, thank you very much, man. And he's not necessarily a YouTuber, but he's just like a close friend of mine. So, I just want to give him a shout out and give him his dues. Because if it wasn't for him, this video would not come out the way it did. Or a rant, really. It's more of a rant than anything else, so. But yeah, he's right. her outfit is feels like a throwaway Joker outfit. And you know what? This is one thing I really have been thinking, because I've been playing Persona 3 for a minute, that honestly, Kasumi didn't need to be like an own character. She could have easily been like a female route. That I honestly would prefer that. Like, I would prefer for Kasumi to just be like a female, some sort of alternative female route, if you ask me. Because in all honesty, while her outfit is very similar to Joker, she also bears a passing resemblance to Minako from Persona 3 Portable. And yeah, she does look like her. Her hair kind of looks like hers. Yeah, yeah, thank you very much, man. You don't know how much help you truly are. But, so with an outfit that's similar to Joker, the fact that she was kind of just thrown in and really didn't need to be thrown in, and oh boy. Alright, okay. But that's just kind of the tip. That's really just most of my things I want to get out of the way with in terms of her character. Her character's really, I mean, I would be perfectly okay with all of this. Like, if that's just this. If normally, if it's just a character I didn't need to be there, just thrown in for the sake of it, if her character is just whatever, I would give it a pass, okay? I would be tender enough to give it a pass. But then, oh, this is where the fandom rears its ugly head in and comes out to play and ruin my life. Because, oh good God, I hate these boys and girls. I truly hate the Persona fandom with a burning passion. Specifically 5. 5 seems to have the worst fandom of them all. So freaking toxic, like Jesus. And really, what makes it so toxic is the fact that you cannot say an opinion. There are a bunch of perverts up in there, and really, Nori. Boya, Shindeyo. Nani? Yeah, I'm sure Kiwi here is familiar with the meme as well. I'm pretty sure anyone that's an anime fan is pretty familiar with that infamous Nani meme. Ugh. But yeah, I hate these boys and girls. But really, the part that takes the cake is when Kasumi came into the picture. As soon as Kasumi came to the picture, it felt like all hell broke loose. Like, I'm not even kidding. It felt like the freaking universe itself just imploded. Like, it felt like time itself was prepared to just stop for a split second. Like, oh, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. For those who don't know, I'm on Twitter. I have a Twitter account. And I be on there on and off sometimes. I'm not really on there actively, and I don't really actively post, but sometimes, I'll be on there. I'll be looking at stuff. I'll be looking at opinions, and I don't know what it was. It was because I just felt like wanting to make people angry. I just wanted to aggravate people, really. And I honestly felt this opinion. I decided to post a picture of Sophia, the new girl. The girl is going to be Persona 5 Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers, not Scramble. Ugh. Yeah, Sophia, I decided to post a picture of her dunking Kasumi in her brand new home. The trash can. I thought it was a funny picture. I thought it was freaking priceless. And I had to post a picture of it saying, Kasumi is overrated, change my mind. And there was one person that was reasonable, and the person was able to, and I'm going to reference this person said in a minute, but another person, I'm going to call this person out too. I'm calling this person out too, because I have on my Twitter. I'm calling him out. I'm calling him out. I know a lot of people say don't go witch hunting and stuff, but nope. This guy deserves it. This guy deserves it. He deserves it. I'm calling him out. I'm calling this guy out. Freaking Twitter user by the name of Mr. AJ93. Mr. AJ 1993. Yeah, I remember you little punk. In case you're watching this, which I probably know you are, F you. You just got exposed. I put your whole name out there. Mr. AJ93. Freaking big old Kasumi simp. My friend, again, Kiwi, he's here. I would have never known about this had he not posted on my Discord, which you could easily see. And, long story short, Mr. AJ decided it'd be so you got someone on Twitter, not directed at you, not saying anything nasty or vindictive, just saying Kasumi's overrated, change my mind. Now, and with a picture of Kasumi being put in her place, the trash can. Because really, once February hits, I'm telling you now, Kasumi, it's a wrap for her. It's a wrap for her whole entire career. Sophia's coming out the cut saying, yo, I'm about to end this girl's whole entire career. And Kasumi's just, she's gone now. In a minute, she's gone. So what would be the most logical response? Either A, say a comment and let me comment on my Twitter, on my little tweet, so I can respond to you and we can, have a nice little conversation and stuff. And I can, tell you my viewpoint and you tell me your viewpoints. Because I'm really open to a lot of people's viewpoints as long as you're nice and chill about it. Or B, and this is what idiots do, the idiot response is to block me. Despite the fact you don't know me, despite the fact I wasn't attacking you, despite the fact I wasn't saying anything to you, or wasn't saying screw Kasumi fans or anything like that, all you see a picture of Kasumi being dunked into a trash can and you immediately block me. Because that's what Mr. AJ did. He decided it would be a great idea to block me. And I'm calling him out. I know I probably don't have a whole lot of fans, but really, I want this guy to get exposed. Expose this guy. If you get blocked by him too, tell him to kiss my left foot. Because he deserves it. Really, look. Yeah. Oh, and I'm not going to forget his little retweet. He's decided to be a little coward. He's decided to be a little punk. And decided to say, get the F out, get the fuck out, motherfucker. And decided to retweet my tweet and then block me. Like, dude, blocking me is one thing. But as soon as you retweet my tweet and then block me, not giving me a chance to respond, like, bruh. Dude, that is the most coward, bitch-made move you could ever pull. I think YG might be looking for this guy, because, yo, I did not know that I was going to be dealing with a bunch of punks who are really scared, but, hey, I guess the Kasumi fanbase proved me wrong then. Ugh, Jesus Christ. But considering the fact that that's the first thing I'm telling you, you should be afraid for anything else I've got to say about the Kasumi fanbase. Yeah, you should be afraid right now. If you want to leave this video, you perfectly can, but since you're here, you can stay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your viewership. But yeah, so what else happened? Let's see. I also decided to put it on my Reddit, and guess what? I got called a loser. All because I have a different opinion that freaking contradicts with theirs. So basically, you're not allowed to have a different opinion. You must love Kasumi. How dare you post a meme? How dare you post a joke about Kasumi? And as soon as you do, we're gonna block you because we're really sensitive and we're real cowards and we're not gonna have a reasonable conversation with you. Now, to be fair, there are that 10% of people who will be reasonable. There was a guy who then said, leave my precious Kasumi alone, but then I decided to respond and saying, I'm not bothering her, I'm just saying that she's really overrated. Really, I I tend to think that Kasumi has her good points. Like, her voice actors did a good job with her. For freak's sake, as Laura Post, the same woman who voiced Aqua. Not Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, Aqua from the show called, anime I should say, from this anime called Konosuba. I never watched it before, but I heard things about it. I heard that Aqua is a useless goddess, but other than that, I ain't really... It's a show that, I haven't heard a whole lot about. I might watch it one day. I mean, for freak's sake, I have a Crunchyroll account, Funimation account, I have a Netflix that I can watch it on. I also got Tubi. I have plenty of accounts where I can watch all this nice anime and stuff. So, yeah, I might give it a try. But that's not the subject. Kasumi has a good beat. You could say that her character was not... Yeah, it's such a shame that her voice actress did not know what the freak she got herself into voicing Kasumi. I'm pretty sure none of the voice actors knew what they were getting themselves into, especially Futaba's voice actress. Oh my god. I feel bad for Futaba and her voice actress. Oh, before I go any further, I of course need to talk about Futaba, my favorite character of Persona 5, right quick. For those who don't know, they ruined Futaba. They ruined Futaba. The internet took Futaba and just ruined her. And why? What? How did they ruin Futaba, you might ask? I'm glad you didn't ask, imaginary viewer. So what happened was, I don't know what it was. The internet just decided to just grab Futaba and loot her. They make loot art of Futaba basically every day. I'm not even kidding. There's more loot of Futaba than there are of freaking On. What the freak? At least On, she got looted by Atlas. So at least you would expect that. But Futaba? Why her? Like, bruh, these guys are man horny. Like, bruh, y'all need some help. Y'all need help. Y'all need lives. Y'all need girlfriends. And I swear the Persona fan base is really horny too. Like my friend Kiwi, again, he also sending me some stuff from Reddit, the place of all, where the Reddit, where games go, or Reddit, where the things you love go to die. Yeah, 15 years old. I'm pretty sure anyone who have probably played Persona 5 who are most likely familiar with the fact that Futaba is 15. Yeah, she's 15 years old, by the way. And if you don't know what she looks like, look up a picture of her. I would love to right now, but actually, hold up. I'm about to try. Hold up. This was a stupid idea. Really, this was. Hold up. Remind me later. Yeah, I'm still here. Hold up. But yeah, freaking Futaba is 15 years old, but okay, I'm sorry, I can't deal with the dead silence of my freaking, I don't even know why I picked Fallout 4. I mostly picked it because, like I said, my mindset was pick a game that was mindless enough to have fun with. And really, I can't do this anymore, so I'm going to switch up my formula of how to do it. If I can switch it up, then I'll switch it up. If I can't, then I'm just going to have to go back to how I was doing it originally because, you know, I'm a prick. I'm what you call a prick. Alright. Sorry. Alright, don't mind this. I'm gonna switch up my formula. Unfortunately, you're not gonna see my face, sadly. You're when I switch up my formula, you're not gonna be able to see my face basically no matter what, because reasons, and I'm doing this at night, and I because of current situations I sadly cannot show my face. So yeah, that's a thing. Hold up. So, Scream Face. Tell us anything. Tell us about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure while I try to get this other part of my stream set up. Cause me and Screamface we've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to the extreme. We've loved every second of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Or at least what I've watched of it. Because you are my family. Now tell us all about it, my friend, while I try to get this other part of my stream set up. I mean, you both could, I guess. I don't know. Use your imagination, I guess. Improvise. No. And change the thumbnail. Because, good lord, I cannot deal with this. Jesus Christ. Please. Change the thumbnail. It was me, DIO. Okay. And please work. I'm begging you, God, please work. Alright, I moved out. Alright. Alright, the link should be in the chat, so just join me there, and yeah, because I cannot do it this way forever. I'm sorry. Better. So much freaking better. Jesus.